All right. Okay, so last thing I can fit on this table of contents, then I have to go to my next page. I am on page 72, and today we're going to be talking about dividing polynomials. So once you have that written, I'm going to go ahead and flip over to the page. Hopefully this one is a short one again. So when if you want to go ahead and pause and write those first 6 examples, and then we'll have 4 more afterwards, and that's just 10 examples, then you have your worksheet. Okay, when you're dividing polynomials, you've already learned your law, so just remember, divide coefficients and subtract exponents. So here we go. 36x to the 5th divided by 4x to the 3rd. We're going to divide our coefficients, so 36 divided by 4 is 9, and we're going to subtract our exponents, which gives me x squared. Done. Okay, for 2, I have 20a squared b to the 4th c to the 6th divided by 24 a to the 3rd b to the 4th c to the 3rd. Now, I know some of y'all, whenever you get confused by the alpha y equals, so if you'll just put in alpha y equals right now and do 20 over 24, the calculator will automatically simplify it for you. And so that gives you 5/6. Okay, 2 minus 3 is -1. 4 minus 4 cancels. And 6 minus 3 gives me 3. This can't be my final answer because I have a negative. So I'm going to keep 5 over 6 and extend my bar. A goes on the bottom and C stays on the top. Okay, now when you have a polynomial divided by a number, you haven't seen that yet. You've only seen a mono divided by a mono. So here you go. It works the same way. Just divide both things by 3. 6x divided by 3 is 2x, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. And you're done. 7n squared plus 4n divided by n. So 7n squared divided by n. You don't have a coefficient, so you're going to keep 7. N squared minus n gives me n. Okay, 4n divided by n. I don't have a coefficient, so I keep that positive 4. And n divided by n cancels, so my answer is 7n plus 4. For number 5, 40x squared minus 8x divided by 8. Okay, 40x squared divided by 8. 40 divided by 8, that would be 5. And since I don't have any letters in the bottom, I can't get rid of the x squared. Okay, negative 8x divided by 8. Negative 8 divided by 8 would be -1. And since I don't have any letters in the bottom, I have to keep that x. If you didn't write the -1 and you just wrote negative x, that would be okay. Okay, for number 6, I have 12x to the 3rd plus 15x divided by 3x squared. Okay, 12 divided by 3 is 4. X to the 3rd and x squared makes x. 15 divided by 3 is 5, and x1 and x2 makes x -1. Since you have a negative exponent, you only fix the negative exponent spot. So this 4x is going to stay 4x plus. I'm going to open up my fraction. The 5 will go on the top, and the x goes to the bottom. And that is my final answer. The whole piece will not become a fraction. Okay, I'm going to move this down to give you the last 4 examples. So if you want to pause and then write. Okay, 18c to the 3rd minus 21c plus 3c divided by 3c. 18 divided by 3, that would be 6. C3 and C1 makes C2 when I subtract. Okay, negative 21c divided by 3c. Negative 21 divided by 3 is -7, and the c's will cancel. Okay, 3c divided by 3c. That would be a 1, and the c's cancel. For this problem, these two pieces are alike, so I have c squared, 6c squared, minus 6, and I am done. Okay, for 8, my first piece, we're going to do -25 divided by -5, and that gives me a positive 5. x4 and x2, when I subtract, gives me x2. y3 and y1 gives me y2. Moving to my second piece, 30 divided by -5 is -6. x2 and x2 will cancel. y5 and y1 makes y4. Since these two pieces don't look alike, we're done. Okay, for number 9, first piece, 16 divided by 4 is 4. 6 minus 2 gives me x4. -12 divided by 4 is -3. 4 minus 2 gives me x squared. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and x squared divided by x squared cancels. So that's my final answer because my exponents won't go together. My last example, I have 30 divided by 3, which is 10. C5 minus C2 gives me C3. D9 minus D2 gives me D7. Negative 12 divided by 3 is negative 4. C4 minus C2 gives me C2. D8 minus D2 gives me D6. 3 divided by 3, this will give me a 1. C3 minus C2 gives me C. D7 minus D2 gives me D5. Okay, so my only refresher and reminder for you is when you're doing your worksheet, if you get a negative exponent, you only fix that piece with the negative exponent. Leave the other pieces alone. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know.